Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? James here. We are back with some more casual FGO today. I don't know, so not much is going on. Pretty much, you know, events are over. I think it's just now it's just casual farming. Well, I'm gonna just get right into it. Just do some NA farming, mainly because I'm quite behind at NA. It's because I'm so fucking lazy. What's up, O'Harry? What shall I do? That's the first question. I haven't really touched my NA account in a while, so I don't know exactly what I should be doing. I think I need more EXP. Yeah, I guess EXP would help, I think. Yeah, I'll just go farm some EXP right now. Yeah, don't mind the noise. We have a couple of guests today on the other side, so you might hear Bosta and Dingobob, but otherwise, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so. Otherwise, how's it hanging, dude? I'll just do Cardia Gate. We have half AP on QP and MatQuest? Lies. MatQuest aren't half AP. Can I do 40 AP XP yet? Don't know. You see, the last time I touched this was during Dango Fest. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy. Sorry. Oh, let's stick this one on. I'm gonna just stick on farming CEs, I guess. Too many low cost CEs. Better if I go this way. Yeah. Stick that one on. And for you. Whatever. Take that. I'll just go with that. Okay. I hope the sound is coming out fine. It should be. I did a little bit of testing beforehand, but you know, never know how things really turn out. I don't know, it's just like a little bit demotivating for me, kind of, I guess. Because like, I'm coming from the Jap server, and like I'm so used to like was it overpowering shit and just doing these things like super easy now. So it's like it's just a tad hard for me to go back to the really bad grinding. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as it was before. Definitely not. I'll drop the mouse over here so I don't bump into it and do some random shit. Holy shit, these guys are tanky though. But yeah, basically this is just gonna be another one of those AMA while I play things. That's why the title is as it is. So just ask me anything, you know, if you have anything to ask, and we'll just go at it as I play, I guess. that is the title of the stream here. Otherwise, I'm gonna just sit here and farm like an idiot for like, I don't know, a couple of hours. Ooh. Yeah, I did mention that I was gonna get into Shadowverse on the last gameplay stream, not the podcast, the one where I was playing Dead by Daylight. So I think I will schedule that for next week. We'll see. I should. Because I actually am interested in playing Shadowverse. So yeah, but I gotta get through the tutorials and shit. I gotta do that through my own time. Like I said, the only reason why I didn't get into Shadowverse was mainly because what is it? It's a pain in the ass getting cards. So I'm like, if I'm gonna be streaming while doing it, it was fine. But maybe it's a little bit too early for streaming. Normally I start streaming at 2, but Bosta shifted everything up to 1 today. So shit is a lot earlier than it should be. I guess that is fine as it is, but you know. Also, I should have had a couple more tracks. Gave up on NA. Yeah, I know. NA is just so. It's because NA is like literally just started. That's why it's boring. It's like, and like the events, right? We only just finished the Dango Fest event. So that's 2 events done. The next event is actually quite interesting, I would say. Because what happens next is Okeanos release, and then you're gonna get Halloween. Halloween was actually where it started getting relatively fun. It's also the first event with a servant, with a freebie servant, so it's not too bad. It's all right. Just, you know, grinding from the beginning. Oh, such a pain in the ass. But didn't you start JP like relatively like after NA? Yeah, like I assume you started it this year as well, right, Ohari? Because although I guess the JP server is a lot more fun. There's a lot more things to do on the JP server, like all the story content as well. I still haven't actually cleared out all the story content for NA. It's because I haven't really gotten around to it. Uh, shit's a pain in the ass. I definitely enjoy playing my JP server a lot more, but like I'm trying to relatively conserve my apples, so that's why I'm playing NA right now. I mean, if I end up finishing all my stamina on NA, I'm just gonna move to the JP server again. I'm gonna be like, okay, time to spam more apples. Because during the summer 2017, I used like 50 golden apples equivalent. I think I've said this like twice before already, but yeah. Playing PSO2 while listening to your stream. Fantasy Star Online 2. I remember playing Fantasy Star, I think, on, oh my god, fucking bullies. I was playing on the DS with my friends like way back in high school. Damn, how long is that now? That's at least 7 years now. Oh damn, I'm old. I'm an old man. Twitch laggy while playing a JRPG. Okay. She used my golden apples on JP because I'm too lazy. How many golden apples do you have right now? Like, right now I have like what, maybe 100? I had 120 something, 130 something before the summer event, and I had like, I don't know, like about the same amount of silver apples as well. But I used up a lot of silvers, like 30. I used up maybe like 20 golds, something like that. All right. Yeah, YouTube should be a lot better for a weaker connection. 320, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I mean, all right. 320 is it'll be a lot to use when you need it. So like for me, right, what I do is I don't use apples until like there's a really worth event going on. Like I considered summer 2017 part 2 really worth it because of the CE is really good. That's one thing, and the coin map gives almost 1,000,000 QP at 40 AP. That's roughly just under how much you would get from the dailies, you know. So I'm like, that's cool, no problem with that. And then you also get a bonus of, you know, potentially dropping hearts or horseshoes. And I was just like, you know, oh, and skill gems. Skill gems is important. Although it was assassin skill gems, so I'm like, whatever. Sorry, it wasn't assassin, it was rider. That's right. Lazy. Well, like, so am I a lot of the time, but like, yeah, just playing FGO. It's kind of like because I play through it so fast doing my dailies. You know, it doesn't even take me that long to actually do my dailies if I'm not like talking and shit, like I am now. Oh, but the NA server is a different question. I mean, on the Jap server, right? Like I literally like 3-turn the EXP maps, no problem. So. So like if I get the urge to play, like if I like really want to, I might, like probably not. I usually don't. I usually try and hold myself back, but I don't know. My Herc, I'm gonna die. Yeah. For skill gems, I'm gonna leave them all at level 5. Leave them at 6 at least, because of at 6 you get a cooldown reduction, It's actually quite important for some skills for lower cooldown, like surprisingly. So yeah, like just give you a quick example, right? You know how I talk about archery a lot. Her heal skill gives 4k, 5k heal at 4 turn cooldown. That's at max though. So like what? At level 6 it should be what? 4k at 5 turn cooldown. And it's actually really good. Oh, it gives a 10% MP demerit. Whatever, I don't care. It's actually pretty good already, so it's like whatever. So last I checked I was at 320, now I'm somehow at 349. Yeah, because we've been getting apples every day. Oh, lucky, didn't kill Herc. I'll tend to use it when I need it. English, I'm hoarding as much as possible. Yeah, same. For English, I'm just like trying to hoard as many as I can right now. There's no point using my apples right now. Nothing's worth it. Also, my stamina bar is too low. Jack's heal. Yeah, Jack's heal is like 3k at a 4 turn cooldown. Yeah. It's I think it's worth at max, I would say. There's no demerit to it, and you can target anyone, so it's not bad. It's a 3k heal on 4 turn cooldown. Pretty decent, I would say. Oh my god, my heal is off cooldown. But Herc is dying anyway, so you know. Maybe I should have smacked the other thing. I don't know, whatever. You know, Shiki also has the same heal, so that's part of the reason why Shiki is like quite tanky. I'm talking about Saber Shiki. Assassin Shiki has the better skill, I would say. Technically, they're both really good though. Look at mine, 700 heal. I've got mine at level 7. It heals about what, 1.5, somewhere around there. I don't know, some weak. It's not very strong, but it's okay. Oh fuck. Mine usually does, yeah, 1.3, 1.5. Yeah, pretty small. In the first place, Jack having a heal is not so optimal, because Jack's a quicksilver, you know, and like she's not exactly designed to like stay around for long. She's got a dodge, and she's got a heal, so she's got somewhat of a capability to hang around a bit. But she's like more of your DPS kind of type, and also quick teams, they tend to you know, not have much survivability. It's the arts teams that really have the survivability. That's why these days the arts teams, hey look, my AP refilled. This is how I'm gonna keep being able to play. But like yeah, that's the reason why like arts teams are like so OP. Like or the arts buster hybrid. Generally you need a mix of arts. So like you know, like I mean I guess like as long as you have 2 other triple art servants, you can put in the 3rd servant with any kind of card set and it'll kind of go okay. It's a little bit risky, but it'll work. It'll work. Because I've done that a couple of times as well. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not optimal, but it works. I wish they gave JTR some damage buff, other than having to pop the evasion to get a quick power up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like the problem with that is you can only really choose to have one or the other. Like you either have the steroid or you have the evasion. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a dilemma, but it's like I don't know. You like just consider it as like it was made for that purpose. So it's like it was intended to be that way. So you have to choose between an evasion or a buff. Most of the time, you won't get both benefits on the same turn. But hey, it's not terrible. It's just not great. No, because Jolta has the same thing. It's like whatever. But there's a lot of servants that have like that kind of steroid. Like I was looking at Mordred, right? Because I just got Mordred, like the regular Mordred, and her last skill is an NP charge with a 1 turn 50% defense up. I mean the defense is really handy, but chances that it'll be used while you're charging your NP is pretty low, I guess. I mean, I suppose you could save it for like that time because it's just NP charge. It's not exactly like a steroid, but it kind of follows the same principle. I think they do that just for balancing purposes. Pretty sure. I just want to see like a more variety of skills, which they're starting to do. It's great. All the charisma variants are getting a little bit tiring. Maybe I should have dodged. Whatever. Okay, did not hit Herc. Bam! Get wrecked. Ever since playing Persona, that's just part of my lingo now. Get wrecked. Can understand that, yeah. Balancing. That goes back to me saying, it reminds me, right? How I was talking about Helena Archer a while ago. I don't know if I said this, but like, it's because she's an AoE art servant, which is why she's not great, because of balancing issue. The problem with AoE arts MP servants, right, is you have the potential to be like really broken or really underpowered, like depending on the balancing, because of the NP gain of the NP. Because AoE, so you have 3 targets. Let's say it'd be like Summon Mordred, right? 5 hits. I mean, it should be like 15 hits. Literally, Summon Mordred can go from NP to NP, back to back, really easy. She also has the dodge skills, and that gives her an NP charge. So that's just another thing. But stuff like that. So like I think Helena Archer would scale really well with like the likes of like Talmer and Narrow Bride and like stuff like that. That give like arts or MP gain steroids. So like most of the time they prefer to make it underpowered rather than OP. Because I'm sure they're trying to make to avoid OP servants. There. Still, I'm kind of sad I didn't get her, but I'm like, can't be greedy, can't want for everything. I mean, I got almost all the servants, so rest in pieces, Tokiri. From my perspective, all the servants have their niche. Same. That's exactly how I consider it as well. All the servants have their niche and like their own way of playing. Like what is it? It's like min-maxing, you know. Like you'd have a tool that's almost exactly the same. You know, like you have screwdrivers, right? But not all screwdriver heads are the same. They're all minutely different. You know, so you use them depending on the situation. That's how I think of things. It's like a toolbox, your inventory, and the more tools you have, the more better equipped you are. So to face anything, it's more about versatility of being able to fight whatever you can because you have all the screws. That sounds like a bit of a sexual euphemism, but don't mind me. All right. Like even if they're like similar, you know, there's like still like what is it? Just like small changes that make things different. It's like how Hans and Merlin are really quite similar. Like Hans is often compared to Merlin, like no tomorrow. But the difference there is that Hans gives a defense buff, whereas Merlin doesn't. He has an AoE info shield, that only lasts one turn. Also, Hans has an MP Gorge Charger skill, so he can start off really fast compared to Merlin. Merlin takes a while to start, but once he does, it's kind of like a truck. Well, not really a truck. What would it be? A steamroller? Yeah, that's more appropriate, I think. Oh no! I'm not going to be able to fully charge my AP anymore. Oh well. Yep, all strategy and versatility. My only problem is that I wish I had that much luck in FGO to get lots of good servants, but I'm always defaulting to my Dante, Jolta, Wave, or Kill team. I mean, exactly. Like, if that's like the easiest one for you, then you know, for like typical stuff, it's fine. Like that's why you know I really enjoy the fact that FGO gives us challenge quests. It's to exercise these, you know. It's part of me formerly being a chess player and a Magic the Gathering player, so I like to you know, strategize and kind of things. Although I'm not the best at it, you know, I'm not great by any means at all. Like I was actually horrible at chess, comparatively. I used to be on the chess team in high school. I wasn't great, man. All my friends were like so much better than me, but I enjoyed the game a lot. It's really fun to like strategize and plan and stuff like that. I really enjoy that, which actually kind of makes me sad because FGO only gives you the challenge quest, and like for a while it doesn't have any like permanent challenge quests in it, like the bosses from the stories, right? Like you should be able to re-challenge those. That's what I feel. Like maybe not get the same jobs or same mats or anything. Like maybe like make it so that it gives a, you know, minimal drop or something, so you can't exactly like farm it. Yeah, but I don't know, something like that. But it'd be fun, you know. And then there's the whole thing about being multiplayer as well, which Charles mentioned the other day. Yeah, and like I agree. I would like some multiplayer element to this game. It would make it fun. But yeah, thanks, same here. Neither am I. I was manually playing in elementary, picked up on strategy games. I was that average, but it was fun. Yeah, like I enjoy strategy games. I'm not the best at them, but I enjoy them. What the fuck? Why are you guys targeting my hook for no fucking reason, bastards? Ah. But like if they added like a multiplayer element, right? So like you could like strategize with like your like friends and stuff like that. I think yeah, like that would make for another dimension of fun in the game. It'd be quite fun, I would say. Please die, please die. Yes. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Literally, EXP quest is like a life or death battle for me. Man, multiplayer will definitely be fun. Real time, if anything. Although I have to say, I'm really not looking forward to English server of the Ibaraki raid event. I don't know. I think Ibaraki raid event would be a lot easier for English server, or maybe it'll be comparatively same. We'll see. But yeah. I remember the first time Ibaraki came around, everyone like was like struggling really hard, and I had like somewhat of a hard time as well. Although I enjoyed it. Like I like all around me, I'm just hearing like complaining, just like, oh my god, this event is so hard, and I'm like, heh, I'm enjoying it. Like I actually quite like it. Maybe it's also because I had Scar at the time, you know. So I didn't struggle as hard as other people did. So that could also be a factor. I was lucky to have good service to use for this EXP farming. Romulus, Martha, Liz support. I just use these default three for like everything in NA right now. I feel like it'll be difficult because there's not enough players in comparison to how we have so much overseas players. Oh, you mean like because of the raid factor and shit like that? Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, definitely. Um, yeah, because Japanese have so many players. Like you'd finish like the raids like in like one night, but for English for NA, huh? You make a good point. But I think in that case, they would probably scale it down to make it appropriate for the total amount of users. I'm sure they have a track of at least how many users they have, or an approximate number, and they'll follow that at least. Although another thing is, I'm pretty sure no other players can compare to Jap players in terms of how hardcore they are. I mean, talking FGO wise, okay? Maybe Koreans are a different story if they had their own server, but so that might be another factor, yeah? Maybe they will change numbers, yeah. Default for NA is Emiya, Herc, and bring a waiver friend. You know, I only just maxed out my Emiya in the Jap server. I haven't used him at all yet, but I really want to, just to see his unlimited blade works. Oh man, when I saw the MP for the first time, I loved it because of the background track and stuff like that. It was really cool. Even now, they upgraded the animation, and I thought that was really cool. Hey Ace, what's up? Please do not die. Oh, he's dodge here. Ah, okay. Ugh. Like I enjoy like NPs like that. Like that's really cool. Although I do understand, you know, people want the NP skip button, but I'm like, you know, NPs are like kind of like the, I don't know, it's kind of like like they put in so much effort for it, so that's why they don't want to skip it. I understand. That's why I'm like, you know, we don't need an NP skip button. It's fine, as long as we have a speed up option. Yeah. If we didn't have the speed up option, it'd be pretty damn hard. Oh, is it? It ain't so bad. Oh, maybe I should have used the defense up. Yeah, it's a work of pride thing. Yeah, definitely. If Guroko from the comic can't get MP skip, we won't get it. We got the closest to MP skip as we could. Like, literally, we got an NP that's like half a second. I don't know. I don't know how fast it is. Although, what I'm kind of disappointed is though, is that at MP5 and she still can't wipe out hands. Oh, maybe I need to give her some attack follows. Then we'll see the difference there. But yeah. It's not that bad anyway. Not to mention this game is supposed to be a play on the go to kill time. Yeah, it's this game is supposed to be more of a casual game. I don't think it's like supposed to be like so hardcore. Like, you're not supposed to rush things. That's why when I see like all the NA players just like rushing things, you know, and like getting Bond 10s already, I'm just like, yeah, it's such a waste of resource. Like, because I've said this before, but it's literally like putting in more work than what you would need to. You know, it's like, you're not even trying. You're not even like putting effort just to run. You're literally trying to fucking launch yourself at Mach 32 or some shit. Like, literally, that's how much effort it will take. Okay, I'm out of stamina here. Stamina. So, I'ma feed some EXPs and then move to the Jap server because okay. Martha, because I like Martha. Oh no, I should be doing this the smart way. Let's do it the smart way. Do I have any Zerks though? That's the question. Look at all of this shit that I have not cleared out because I am fucking lazy. Oh boy, I got a lot of EXP. I still like MP5 or like what is it, basically compress things. NA players like to show off. Yeah, there's NA players using SQ in the apples already. Just like, what the fuck, man. Carmilla is actually pretty nice. She's actually okay after she gets a skill upgrade. So, yeah. It's going to bite them in the ass later on. And they'll whine about not getting enough apples and having to waste quartz and etc, etc. Exactly. I'm just like, you know, you're using like apples, quartz, etc now, when your like stamina bar is like not even, you know, like as high as it could be. That's only one factor, okay? Then there's a factor of the maps being shit all. So you know how the daily map quests, you know how shit they are compared to how they are in the Jap server? They're multi-class. So you can't even guarantee what Ascension mat you want, like for what class you want. At this point in the game, you should be trying to get pieces and monuments to be leveling up your servants, because those are probably the hardest things to get right now. And the mats, you know, you don't actually need so much of them just to ascend. So, and also multiple servants use them, so it's not that much of a problem there. So you're trying to do the dailies and you're trying to get, pieces and monuments, you just keep getting the wrong one because it's not limited to one class. Okay, eventually they're going to change this map and it's going to be singular classes. It should not take too long. I'm just like, dude, do not even bother spending stamina on those maps because it's just a fucking waste of time. That's also why, when the NA service just started and the weekly missions were like, the weekly missions was to get skill gems, I was literally like, what the fuck? It was the hardest weekly mission and I couldn't do it. And that's another reason why I'm so demotivated to play. So I just don't even bother with the weekly missions now on NA server. I'm just like, fuck it, don't even care. Caster. I don't have a caster though. I mean, I have Hans. Like, literally, do not even bother. And that's just the fucking, the Ascension, the map quest, okay? Then we have the regular quests. Yeah, the ones that you use to farm bond points. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what are you getting? Like 500 per run or something? Not even, you're probably getting like 300. When in the Jap server right now, we get like 1.5 with the Bonsi 1.5k, and that's like for 20 stamina or something. So literally, how much are you wasting? I'm just like, oh my god. I have Medea. It's just I'm not leveling her right now. Got some other priorities. Oh right, I got some Rider EXP down there. Let's go. Okay, I want to level Martha. Here we go. My Rider EXP. Like right now, you should be focusing on being efficient, not trying to, spam, because it's such a waste of resource. Like all of the resource you could be using now, if you used it later, you would earn like exponential amount. It will be so much easier for you. But why are you gonna do it now? Who cares if you got bond 10? I don't care. I mean, you can care if you want, but it's just like, I mean, at the end of the day, this is just a game, so if you enjoy it, yeah, but I'm just gonna laugh at you later on, where you're like, oh, I got no apples, what'd you spend it on? Yeah, your fault. And I have to be using money to bond farm, because, yeah, you can't, you don't have enough apples at this point. There's not enough apples in the NA server. That's right. So it's just a waste. So I kind of went on a rant there, but fuck, man, that shit just like, it just shits me hard when people are like, rushing like so much. I'm just like, oh guys, what a waste. I want to see Charles get MP5 Ilya. Why MP5 Ilya? Although I have a friend who would appreciate MP5 Ilya. He's exactly the kind of person, and worse than what you're thinking of. Okay. Who can I ascend? Let's see who I can ascend, yeah? Oh, okay. Nope. I need these pieces for waiver, I think. That's right. Need these pieces for waiver. Cannot use on Hans right now. Gotta sort out priorities, man. Sort out your priorities. The crazy motherfuckers. Actually, yeah, maybe us crazy Americans can do the Valkyrie event without change. You never know, maybe. The shit is annoying as hell, especially when I say 2 or 3 of my friends doing that. I'm like, why? Not even worth it. If they would willingly use money to play the game, yeah. It's just such a waste. You know what? I mean, I'm gonna save this EXP. I'll at least use the multi-class EXP. Okay. Haven't experienced the Jap server, right? Insert jail photo. The bond farming is so hard. Like, if bond farming is hard in the Jap server, how hard must it be for you guys? for the NA server? The NA server must be ridiculous hard. I was like, god damn. Okay, let's go compress a couple of things. Anyone worth trying to pull for this event? Which event are we talking about? Are we talking about the English server, NA server? If we're talking NA server, then Kintoki is worth pulling. To be honest, in my opinion, pull whoever you want. So base it on who you like, I would say, because like this game can be played like with servants, with whoever you want really. If you're talking about the best gameplay wise, Kintoki is actually pretty decent, but he kind of drops off later on in the progress of the game. You won't be able to get as good of a mileage of him, because what Kintoki is good at doing is one-shotting things hard. But you can't do that in the Jap server anymore. Partially because of the break system, but also because of difficulty hikes. Kintoki's not bad to have at all, but yeah. If anything, like the best servants that you can have is definitely Waver and Merlin whenever he rolls around. Because a Waver will always be handy, hands down. There's nothing that you can say. Waver just will be handy. Okay, I guess I gotta lock one of you guys. My Mozart. Try okay. Why am I playing NA? I'm playing NA because because I've been neglecting my NA account, and also because you know, I was just like, I don't want to use up too many apples in Jap server, so I'll go get NA done first, and once I run out of stamina in NA, I'll go to Jap server, which I will probably be doing after I clean up my box and shit. I tried for gacha on NA on my sub account, but my main account I'm hoarding and only leveling my current line of servants. Yeah. Kintoki is not too bad to have, but personal preference of servants is better. Yeah. What? Oh boy. God damn it. What the fuck? I had one locked already. Bitch! Well, that potentially means you can two-hit things, but he's still like with Kintoki. The problem is you still can't like really use him in a long battle, because once he MPs once or twice, then he's basically like sitting there doing nothing. Like personally, right? Throwing buster cards, like I personally detest buster cards, because buster cards do nothing. Basically, they do a lot of damage. They have mediocre star gen because most often the time their hit count is pathetic, like 1 or 2 hits. Unless you get the really good hit count buster cards like Skahas or Kios or like Raikos, I think. No, Raikos is 1 hit. But like stuff like that. And then it doesn't gen MP, so it's not helping you there. So Like literally, it does nothing except hit hard. So basically, how a Buster card wins is by reducing the amount of time you spend in the fight. So basically, if you manage to kill them first, and then you don't die, you know, that's the argument for a Buster card. But the thing is, a Buster card doesn't help you stay alive. It doesn't give you NP. It doesn't give you crit stars. It's literally the worst card of them all because it's only damage based. So that's why I don't like Buster teams, and I have a horrible time of trying to make a Buster team just because I'm so bad at it. Although there are a couple of servants that are worthy of being Buster servants. Passion Lip, Martha Ruler, Skaha, Kyo Lancer. Those are the off the top of my head. Asterios is pretty good too. He's got a arts NP actually, and because he's a Zerk, he gets better NP gain. So Jolta is pretty decent Buster cards, but the good thing with Jolta is that she's got a double arts, double Buster deck. Sorry. That's why, you know, double arts, double Buster, I don't mind that so much. That's okay, you can manage that. But triple Buster servants are really hard to work with. Yeah, like if you have like a shit ton of hits on your Buster MP, then you can you can star gen off your NP, and that's not too bad. That's all right. I mean, people say Kintoki falls off because he can't one-hit KO anymore with the break system. You can still stun. Yeah, like what I'm saying is right. You can hit, stun. You can. So basically, if you have perfect usage of Kintoki, what happens is you NP and it stuns. Next turn is a free turn, so you'll charge NP. So max out the gorge, but don't use the NP because he's stunned, obviously. I think no, you have to use the MP, of course. So that's another turn. That's free, and then on the third turn, he's got nothing left. No gorge, no nothing. He's just busters, all buster hits, and that comes down to what I was saying about Buster cards. They don't help you stay in the game. That's the problem. They help you speed up your game. But the problem is, right, with the massive amount of HP bars, the basically defense ups and stuff like that, you can't do that anymore. It's just not worthwhile. A Buster card only matters when you're about to kill them. Like literally, a life total. Okay, this is a lesson from Magic. A life total is just a number until you're about to be dead. And that number doesn't matter unless you are dead. Oh, King the Sun is actually pretty decent. He's alright. I hope in NA I won't have fucking 6 Archer SSRs though. I've got 2. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Out of 8 SSR. Okay, that'd be pretty bad. Just don't roll too much for Archers. Archers love you. Okay, then you have weird ones like Musashi. Oh yeah, Musashi is actually really good. Yeah, that's why, you know, there are some Buster servants that are really good. Those are the ones you should be going for. I particularly like Lip a lot. Lip and Martha Ruler. Martha Ruler is a little bit harder to use, but my favorite like triple Buster servant would probably be Passion Lip. Some crazy fuckers say King of Sun is bad because he doesn't do star genning. He's not supposed to star gen. Good. Or okay. At least you got a good 5 stars. Think about it. Yeah. Okay. which cat Atlanta. But King Hassan is Kirei. He's going to Eurocomin. I would love to be Eurocomin by King Hassan any day. I'll like do it. I'll take it. Like what's good about Triple Buster 7, sir, is that because they're Triple Buster, like the devs tend to give them a really good base MP gain stat, so they give them good base numbers. So when they take damage, they get a lot of MP, and when they deal damage, they get a lot of MP. Of course, they only have one arts card and one quick card, you know. So it's actually not bad. Why don't we have a Kirei pseudo servant yet? I think that was rumored to be a thing. I think it's already been data mined actually for a Kirei servant. Though we don't know when he'll come out, but you know, we got King Hassan close. Too bad we can't get the hair up Babylon Gill with that deep voice. Ah, yeah. Dude, I still don't have Cuss Gill. I really want him. Like, because, I don't know, he's just the dopest motherfucker out there. Like, his character, he's the awesomest dude ever, man. I would fucking worship his ass. Like, I don't particularly like Archer Gill, but for Cuss Gill, I have so much respect for him. Like, he's fucking awesome. Also Luvia, yes. Luvia and wrestling moves. Oh man, we need that. New in-game currency, black keys. I didn't think about Cuss Gill though. If that 2-3 SR is actually a thing. Though I'd probably still go for Helena. Helena and 10th probably. The guild that yeah that one that guild, like that guild is pretty cool. I don't particularly like the Archer guild from before he became Cuss Gill, because Archer guild is at the time when he's like still very arrogant and stuff, so I'm not particularly fond of that. Like I'm like but like after you know like stuff happens and then he kind of mellows out a bit. I actually think he's a really cool dude. But even like Archer Gill, I can kind of respect him. Although like I don't like him as much, but I can still respect him. Damn, I don't have MP5 Kojiro yet, huh? By the way, I'm a Gill fan. If that's not obvious enough, that's a fan too. No worries, no worries. Where is Ilya Emiya? You mean Miyu vs Shiro? We need Miyu vs Shiro. We need Miyu vs Shiro. We need Angelica. We need Zerka Sakura. Oh man, ha. Kuro is Ilya Emiya. I also have Cuss Gill. Used him to take on Kiara boss fights. God Store teams are a bitch. I don't mind store teams. Like I'm like long term battle. I'm okay with that. Yeah, my savior of France is still MP4. Like, that's kind of baffling for me. Though I had to break my don't use Mushu rule for EOR because I needed the defense, but I felt it was okay because I would just ask BB to make Mushu AI to defend. Like seriously, Mushu is the best at defense. You cannot even compare now. Like she's so good at it. So I understand because there are some times when I'm just like, I have to use Mushu. I have no other choice. I just have to use Mushu. I've got the Angelica C too, but you know, I don't actually use it all that often. Okay. Missed out that. Okay. Oh, my Arash is maxed out already. Okay. Time to get my Hustle Toby. Oh boy, Hustle Toby in Persona 5. Ho ho ho. BB grew on me during the event. She's so cute. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Like, I like BB as well, but like, because I don't have that much knowledge of her character, her personality, so I'm not as invested in her as I would be with Mashu, since being with Mashu since the beginning. Obviously, you know. That's one of the reasons why I like Mashu so much. Dude, I want to watch the movie, man. I'm at work, 1 AM to 7 AM time to farm unlimited QP works since I'm only level 62. Nice, nice. Merlin Mashu Jolta is like literally like really insane. Like I don't know if you guys watched it, but the first FGO tactics video I did, I know I should do more of those, but like I've just never been able to get around to it, right? Because it just it takes a lot of time to make a scripted video and stuff like that, especially voice and shit. But like I made a video detailing the Mashu, Jolta, and Hans lineup. If you replace Hans with Merlin, that lineup is literally perfect. You cannot beat it almost. It's insane. By the way, where is the AJ pick? Which AJ pick are you talking about? She ain't even in the movie. Okay, so you think Mashu will have future interlude to give her? I don't think she'll get an interlude per se. I think she'll upgrade herself during the story. So we will get more upgrades as the story continues, I think, because like there's no way they're going to stop her at Bond 5. For sure we're going to get some story content to make her go to Bond 10. If like, to be honest, we should be at Bond 10 already. We need a Snowblade Works. Oh, the Snowblade Works, it looks so good. Oh my god. I can't wait to see it in the movie. Hopefully, if it's in the movie, I think it is. But like, oh, I'm so hyped to see that. Hans is literally like alternate Merlin. He's kind of like your budget Merlin. The only difference is that Hans gives defense ups, whereas Merlin gives invul. And Hans can work faster because of MP charge. Also buffs crit damage, and Merlin buffs buster damage. What do you think her Bond 10 CE will be? Oh, hard question. I don't know. Oh, Bond 10 CE. Oh, it's probably gonna be a taunt of some kind. I think, like some kind of heavy defense. It will probably give a defense shield to everyone. I think. Or it could be some kind of taunt. Because I know they made a CE for her in the Halloween event. Like the first taunt CE that came out was the Mashu CE. And that was a 1-turn taunt with 60% defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if her CE gives taunt. Oh, you mean that one? I took it down because you know, I mean it's a joke, but like yeah, keep jokes in moderation. That's why they're funny. I don't have a lot of you. Because everyone has Merlin Waver and any other caster. Because I think the first movie ends when Shiro installs Emiya's card. There should only be one Aprilia movie, right? I didn't think they were making more. I feel like a Bond TNC... Oh, of course it would be something related to Galahad. I didn't hear about the movie getting split. Heaven's Feel is the one that's getting split. That's for sure. Karato Kyokai treatment isn't bad. No, that's not bad at all. I bet people worship Heaven's Feel Shiro more. The only thing that Shiro does is kill Heracles. I don't know about Heaven's Feel Shiro. I think he is pretty popular. I think he's cool. I like him, but I like Sakura a lot more. Like Sakura was the one that is more important to me for Heaven's Feel. Or like she seems to be more important in the story overall. She is. She's like literally the main character, almost the main heroine. Well, I won't spoil it for those who don't know the Heaven's Feel series story. It's really good. It's really fucking good, but it's really sad at the same time. That's, I mean, it's kind of why I like it, but it's kind of why, yeah. In the forums, Aprilia Shiro is being worshipped. Well, Aprilia Shiro is fucking awesome, man. It's like, fuck the world, and I'm gonna save my sister, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me. Like, that's the kind of dedication that matters. That's true. Heaven's Feel Shiro is like literally the noob one. Like Aprilia Shiro, Miuva Shiro, hand training, yeah. Don't worry, I won't spoil Heaven's Feel. Because it's that good of a story. I really don't want to ruin the experience for you guys. Is that the story is really good. That's also why I hate Shinji. Best thing about that show is the fight with Heracles and the fact he dies. Great. Literally, Miu's Shiro is just Heaven's Feel Shiro. Throwing away the idea of saying, yeah, exactly. It's like, fuck the world, man. Save who's important to you. Like, save the world if you can, do that while doing that. But, like, you know. Yeah, let's settle on the spoilers for a bit. I like Miyu a lot as well, but I personally find Sakura is like I like Sakura a lot more. I don't have anything against Miyu. I really like Miyu a lot. Getting to use Leonidas during the Tristan fight was hilarious as fuck. Evans feel he only had 3 uses. The the thing about versing Tristan is that his hit counts are crazy, and Leonidas' NP gain is like really good, right? So that's why it's so funny. So that's literally like abusing the hit count system and just NPing all day. You just stole his face. It's pretty funny. That's the reason why I leveled Leonidas actually. Go boy, fuck the world. Don't arrive where I am and save those who you treasure. Me as a servant when. Yes, please. Get you about Sakura being best heroine because her past is really sad. The ending where she waits forever for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that shit. Just that's why the good ending was like the best. That's sure, yeah. But I mean, but it's so sad. Like either way, it's so sad. It's so good, but it's so sad. Oh man, I don't want to spoil. It's so good, but it like UBW Shiro had special circumstances, and Fate One relied on Avalon. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the Heaven's Feel one is the most realistic out of them all. You already like UBW more because you've seen the anime. Trust me. Once you see the Heaven's Feel movies, oh boy, oh boy. I think I am almost done. Miyu vs Shiro is fucking insane. He's fucking boss, man. That's why he's so cool. You just compare him to the original Prilia Shiro. It's like a fluff ball. What do you call him? Why do I still only have MP1 Kyo? Fucking blasphemy! There's so many Astaros. Okay, time to burn some shit. just. Uh, oh, that's such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Heavens feel too dark for me. Fuck Shinji. That's sure who is close to a living archer as you can get. Yeah. There's a trend of being archer, then it makes you badass. Off-topic comment. I really need a good support caster. Level up Hans. You mean Sama Umu? I like Sama Umu. I think she's pretty good. I don't think she's amazing, but she definitely has her uses. Especially her second skill. It gives her... it nullifies her weakness damages. So basically, Zerks will do regular damage. Riders will do regular damage. And basically, yeah. So she doesn't get like killed by who she's weak to. So that's interesting. So basically you can use her against Zerks and take normal damage. She's the only other one besides Mashu who can do that. So that's interesting. She's got her last skill is a targetable 50% attack buff. It's really good. And then her first skill is a 50% MP charge, which is really good as well. So you know you can like insta MP with her, or you can use that and just MP spam kind of thing. It's really good. So you can use her as a pseudo support or pseudo damager. Oh, she also has her own defense skill. Yeah, that too. Also alter egos. No, alter egos take super effective damage by berserkers. Fucking Sakura feeds him, really. Knife the penis. I hope he gets wrecked hard. If you want a good support servant that's easy to use, like as in supporting for your team, then go level up Hans. He's really good, really easy to use, real quick, and well, he's best at supporting crit teams because that's what he does. He makes stars, and he gives you crit damage, and his skill gives MP charge. Otherwise, you waste half his kit by not using crit stars. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Time to sell some shit. Well, actually, why sell when I can just use it as follow? Let's go with. Okay, where is my? Damn it, my C's are so shit. What should I do? My C's are horrible. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so she can tank alter egos as well. Yeah. Although that's probably a rare case since you won't see many alter egos, but yeah. One star Shinji. Well, you can grail him. If you want like a decent caster that's a gold caster, right? Okay, that's decent. Then the next one I would say would be, depends what you're going for. I don't think there's a, like, if you're going for damage, like crit damage, Halloween Eliz is pretty good. There's she has the crit steal skill as well, so the passive star gen skill. Then she's got instinct as well, with stapled on with the guts, I think. And her MP is AoE damage, AoE buster. It's not that great though. It's very weak, so it's a little bit negligible. Definitely Hans is better. If we're talking like support, as in like just purely heals, Medea Lily is the best. Irisville is a bit different. She's good at keeping the team alive as well, but in the sense of barely alive. So you basically with Irisville, what you want to be doing is you want to be on the verge of life or death. Literally playing Irisville, like playing Irisville optimally, basically wants you to be close to dying whenever. So like you might get like one hit KO'd. I made a video on YouTube. It's the battle against Shiki, and I managed to do it for a couple of rounds, but then I messed up. So if you watch that video, you can see I use Irisville, Tamamo, and Mashu, I think, and literally just looping that, like barely staying alive but not dying. Like that's how you use Irisville, I would say. It's another good support. Alright, I'll check my Jap server after I'm done with this. But yeah. God damn. If you have Merlin. Dude, did you see how many keys I had? I hope we get the collab events back as well. Look at all the black keys. Oh. I didn't absolutely finish the first two events in JP either, because I was too noob at the time. Like literally, as I am now in the NA server, that's literally the case. Like I was worse than this at that time during the Jap server. So don't sweat it if you can't like absolutely clear the shop right now, or if you can't like, you know, do things. Like try and get a copy of the C if you can. Get as like the mats that you can to level up shit that you need. Don't sweat it. It's not important. One black key can trade for 5 SQ. You wish. It took what until the first King K Club in JP? I think roughly half a year. I think I'll check the date in my inventory again later, but I'm not sure. Debuff resist? I don't need you. Man, Jolta's event is going to be a fun read in the NA server. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun. Especially with the Brain Heal down there, the Jolta part. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun. Exactly, that was my reaction too. It was exactly the same cost, the event series for the dungos. Oh boy, so expensive. Like, besides the first one, I didn't even bother. It was until the event got a rerun in the Jap server that I was only running with one of the Cs. And also, to be honest, I didn't even use the C that whole time in between. So you're not missing out on much. I just think all of the events are going to be fun to read. That's why I played like the Dango event just to read the story. And then after that I was like, fuck it, I can't be bothered anymore. Yeah, it was rather easy, but then like when the event sees are like 5,000 Dango, nah, can't be bothered. Pain in the ass. You'd have to gacha for that shit, which I did, but you know, I don't want to play still because I can't be bothered. So this inventory management is a bitch. That FP investment though. What are you talking about? You mean all of my Cs? Yeah. Okay. Like I have so much trash I need to clean up. So. Oh, right. In Halloween, you'll be getting a lot of apples. There'll be a lot of apples for Halloween. So save them all. Don't use them. It's not worth to use them. You know, give it like half a year's time. I'm gonna burn up all these CEs because I'm not even gonna use them. Probably half a year. Maybe longer than that, depending on how CBF I am with the NA server. Farming heroic proofs at the moment in Japan, so I can 10 my heracles. I would max out my heracles if I could, but I've got a lot of Zerks. I need all those Zerk gems. And I have no QP. Like, actually earlier this morning, I only just maxed out my Summer Nero's first skill, my MP charge skill. So she charges 50% now. I make it a priority to max those skills as soon as I can, because MP charging is amazing. It helps in the short term, it helps in the long term, it helps you spam, it helps you, it's just so many things you could do with it. And C flexibility as well. So yeah. So how do you think Musashi's world version of Kojiro is going to be like? Think it was the old man we saw during her child quest like other people think, since she said her version didn't gain his Tsubame Gaishi technique. Yet I would think it'd be even younger than our Kojiro. I don't know, really. Not sure, because I didn't really see. I didn't really pay attention to it. So I'm just like, whatever. I don't know. Right now, I'm just like open to seeing whatever happens. So I'm just like, I don't know what will happen. Let's turn the camera down a little bit. Yeah. So I can lie down like this. I am but a simple farmer. I am nothing compared to you unless a whale. I had the mats already. Like, all I needed was skill gems, and I was doing that for the weekly missions. So I was just like, let's just get some skill gems out of the way so I can get the daily missions. And I was like, oh, apparently I have enough caster gems to max out her skill. Boop, maxed. Because I was farming for QP during the summer event. That's right. One question: will Halloween in NA come right Halloween day? Not exactly. It will be give or take around about the time. I think they will try to aim for it, but like as with the Jap server, they've never been on point, except for the end of the story, except for the end of part 1. That's the only time when they were like trying to rush everything to get everything on point. Otherwise, give or take a couple of days. Tilt the camera more. We want that dick cam, boy. No, you don't need, because then you wouldn't be seeing my face. Yeah, my face is important. It's glorious. Nah, I'm just kidding. What the fuck? Yeah? Oh, right. I see what it is. Oops, it's already maxed. So I will do this. Grab another one of those. Okay, I think I can burn everything else now. Wait, no, I'll just feed it to fucking... Where is it? I will feed it to... Eh? Yeah, feed it to this thing. Nope, wrong one. Oh, god damn it. This one. Here we go. Oops, that needs to be locked. So after I'm done with this, I'll just go to the Jap server and just blah blah blah, doodle around for a bit, go farm a little bit. I'm just waiting in nervous anticipation when they might spring out a surprise gacha for Proto Merlin or Apocrypha. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah. Actually, I've been wondering this for a while now. How do you do fan service to appeal to female players? Like, pretty much just how do they do the male servants normal is the only way, right? Like, what else can you do for them? That's the problem that what is it? The what is it? The Lightworks and TM, not Type Moon, I think Type Moon. Yeah, I think so. But that's exactly the problem that they were saying about male summer servants as well, because literally all of the male servants, right? They already have like a close to topless form or something like that. So like, how can you make them, you know, more appealing? So that was a problem. But you can see on the CEs that, you know, they already like tried and stuff like that. Like, you know, give them like different clothes and costumes, kind of like summer, stuff like that. I would say like that. I mean, it's not like I particularly have an interest in that, so I don't know myself what I would like, because I don't really care for it. It's like, whatever you want. But I'm sure they have girls on the team that can, you know, acknowledge them. And also Valentine's Seas, you know, they have all of that. Like, yeah, let's have a look, right? Say like this. See? Oh, you can't really see because, it's, okay, you have to tilt your face. like this. So you can have like the summer themed like clothing and stuff like that. And do I have C's? I mean, traps are traps. What are you gonna do? Okay, but that's whatever. Where are my other summer C's? Yeah, like this, you know, that's pretty cool, I think, you know. And this one was alright. Stuff like that. They got the right idea on the series. What else? Just make them really cool, you know? Like, stuff like, I don't know. Or you can make them, like, really, like, fluffy, like how Merlin is, kind of stuff. So you can go for the cool route or the cute route. If you go for cool, you get a lot more guys that also like him. You know, like King Hassan and stuff, because they like, I like King Hassan. He's fucking sick. Maybe even a Berserker Atlanta, I think. Yeah. I've seen the design of that Berserker Atlanta. I think it was like Atalanta Alta. Okay. What do I need to do? I can't do that today. I'll do that tomorrow, probably. So, I guess I just EXP farm. Alright. EXP farming it is. That's what I was gonna do before. That's what I'll do now. See, look. I don't have to make the joke for you to see it. It's on screen. There you go. What about the Fujoshi route? Okay, or the idol route. Why do I have so many gifts? I'll show you, right? I'll show you my gifts. Okay, because they're cards that I'm not going to use right now. See the foils? I have no idea who to use my HP foils on, so I'm like whatever. And then the gold foils, because I'm not going to use them until I can max out to 1k directly for someone. So I'm just storing them all here. So all my gold foils are the ones that I cannot that I can choose to keep them in the box anyway. Like sometimes I might accidentally hit them. They're all here. Also Skaha, because I already got MP5 Skaha, I don't need her. And then 2Cs I don't need, so they're all there. Because I can store EXP in there. Why would I do that, you know? Waste of space. Inventory space. It's okay, it can stay there for a year. I'm sure in a year's time I will get enough golden foils to at least 1k someone. Purple high leaders. But yeah, I've seen the design. So something to look forward to, I guess. Pretty much think of it like Pent in terms of fighting style, hand to hand and tearing shit up. Ah, okay. So just like ripping things to shreds kind of thing. Makes sense. Alright, you wanted me to check out my caster list, right? I'll do that in a bit. I would be more interested in a caster of Black Servant because he gets so little attention. He has this cool gimmick of golden making. Caster of Black. Okay, spoiler! But isn't Caster of Black also Assassin of Black? Oh, wait, no. That doesn't make sense. It's the other way around. Caster of Black. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not that top with my FGO. Sorry. My Fate Apocrypha knowledge. I'm not that savvy about it. But yeah, okay. We don't have Caster of Black in the game, do we? A lot of people's cords won't be safe at that point. No. Oh wow, okay. NP is weak. Okay, so I gotta use her skills. Okay. Noted. I need to level up freaking Paul's Buster skill. But it costs so much. Yeah, Semiramis had the dual class, that's right. Yeah, Caster of Black is the one that's not Semiramis, that's right. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, Caster of Black is still not in the game yet. Okay, I take that back. I used a lot more silvers than I thought I did. I only have 66 left. I used to have like 120. Holy shit. Oh, and I also forgot to check my inventory again. Oops. Like, for a guy with a flamboyant and interesting design, it's weird you can't really remember him. That's because he's so obscure, that's why. Like, you know, he only appears when he needs to appear. He's not on screen like all the time, and he's not like one of those designs that like really like stands out to you or anything. Like it's kind of a subdued design. At least from what I think anyway. There goes my luck. Oh, that guy's Avisbron. Okay. I've heard his name before. I don't know him that well. What are you guys doing? Oh, I need a deck. Alright, sure. Camera's over here. I won't show my face. It's okay, I can't see your face. I'm shy. Yeah, he's the guy that made the Jewish golem, that's right. Well, whatever, he's like the dude that makes golems. I don't know. I just see the golems, I'm kind of like, they're kind of weak. I mean, golems are literally fodder in the face of servants. What do servants care about golems? Alright, here we go. Let's check my servant inventory. Okay, there's the gold casters that I have. The 4-star ones. Okay, talking support, it's either Irie or Medea Lily. Mary is a tank support. So, because she has her star gen skill. So this one, right? Gives a heal. I think it gives a no. Yeah, turn regen. And this one is a invul shield. So a 3-hit invul shield. So she's pretty tanky. The only problem is her skill cooldowns are really long. Like this one, it's at level 6 and her skill cooldown is 8. And her invul, level 6, and skill cooldown is 7. So yeah, skill cooldowns are a bit hefty. I still think Hans is the best one for support. Even with his low HP stat, you can remedy that with I don't know, if you want to grail him, for him at least. What is it? Use a CE, so buffs his HP. you can use the Ideal of the Holy King. I think that's what it's called. Sees to boost your party's HP by 2k. You can pair him with a servant that is good at defense, like Mashu. Yeah, so there are ways to mitigate his low HP. There should be more casters than that. I think Guild Caster is a very good defense and offense, like very good pseudo support. Oh, Helena, of course. How did I miss Helena? Because I don't have Helena. Helena is a really good support-oriented DPS servant. So her skills, right? First skill is 20% MP charge across party at max. I don't know what her skill cooldown is though. I hear the skill cooldown is really long. Her second skill is a passive star gen for 5 turns. I think it's a chance to increase her MP damage, I'm not sure. And her last skill is a 3-turn buff to all card types. Can't remember the exact numbers though. I think it's like 40% or maybe 30. Okay, Leomon, I have no idea. I just know that he has a skill that can increase the overcharge of an NP by 2 levels. So that is a niche kind of thing. Yeah, that's Hans' main issue. It's the third skill and how it gives the defense down. What I do to mitigate that is you know, pair him with a good defensive servant, or I cleanse the debuff with like BB or something like that. Yeah. So BB Mushroom Hans is actually really good. Both her MP charges start gen at max rank. You have a cooldown of 8. Yeah, exactly. So Helena is really good support, but she won't do well. In the long run, I guess she could work. In the short run, I guess she could work, but she wouldn't work for mid range. That's right. Caskill is another one that's pretty good. I was talking about him before. He has a AoE attack buff and start gen buff, right? And he's got an AoE arts buff as well. Oh, you're recording? Okay. Okay. I can't remember what his second skill does though. I don't know. As you can see here, they're the ones I don't have. So, yeah. If you're talking about a support servant that's 5-star, obviously the ones that come to mind are Merlin and Waver. But if you don't have those, Sanzo is also another good choice. She's a single target DPS with some support skills. She's got a taunt. It's really good, really handy. Charizard here is more of a tanky unit. So she doesn't really support. She's more of a tanky DPS, but her deeps is really low. Like she just tanks hard against kings. I think that's about it. And yeah, that's about it. I think I really need to expand my C inventory. Okay, back to EXP grinding. Ugh. Oh shit, we're doing this for 2 hours already. Probably give this another hour, then call it there for today. I'm getting quite tired. Last night, I was falling asleep at the store since you know how I mentioned that we were going to do more work, right? Buster and me went to friend's store and we were just like discussing things. Well, he was more because they're speaking Chinese. I can't speak Chinese. Canto, to be specific. Um, well, I can't speak all Chinese, but they were speaking Canto. But yeah, so I literally fell asleep for like a good half hour just because I was so tired. We had dinner, then I came back, then chilled out for a little bit, and then just died. It's literally how tired I am these days. Uh, you never really get any alone time over here, so. You know, my Nita is at like bond 8 now. Just because I farm with her so much. Wait and hope for the next Merlin raid up. Yes, wait and hope for the next Merlin raid up. I guess I will try for Merlin. I'm not going to spend money for him though. I don't know. It's like, I don't particularly need him. I've got friends that have Merlin. And, what is it? I don't particularly need the double Merlin. Double Merlin is really, really good, but you don't really need him. He gives a 100% buster buff, and then also gives a, what is it? 30, I think? 60, maybe, percent charisma buff? Or is it 40? I can't remember which one it is. But I'm not that fussed about getting Merlin or not. Fucking Nier Automata. I have Helena and Edison. The lack of mats and grind hell is demotivating me. I would recommend you level Helena's skills. Edison, don't worry too much about him. Oh no, my silvers are gonna run out. Our boy Charles, Storage Guardian Merlin. Charles literally doesn't even care. You know what's funny though, right? I don't know if you guys heard, but like we did mention it last time, or Charles did at least. But when YJ was taking care of Charles's account, you know, because Charles can't be bothered playing, so sometimes he gives his account to YJ and be like, "Oh, you farm for me since you owe me," you know. So it's like, so he farms and he just levels up random servants. So like me, Charles, and Eddie, we're all like, "What the fuck? Why haven't you leveled Waver?" So literally, Waver's like sitting at level 1, and he's like leveling servants like like Mordred or something like that. Yeah. And he's like, and we're like, you're leveling the wrong servants. You're not even leveling Waver. Meanwhile, James is NP2 10 waiver. Yeah. You know, the NP copy that could have been an alter ego, but wasn't because waiver was decided to drop by and say hi again. Ah, I'm just a little bit salty. Just a little bit. Yeah, I got 10 waiver. I have a lot of 10 servants actually. Uh, Low key, not bragging. Okay, so I need the other skill to also kill. Okay, fair enough. I want to actually 10 out my Nero, Summer Nero as well. Because all her skills are pretty worth. All my archers 10. Bad idea. Dude, all those skill stones though. That's what hurts the most. The fucking skill stones. The drop rate for skill stones is horrid. It's so bad. For the gold ones anyway. I don't max 10 Steno Grailed for God knows why. Oh gee, that dedication though. Grailed to 100 or 90? I assume 100 because that sounds like waifu grailing. Ku, Medea, Medusa, Mashu at 10. Nice, nice. I want to eventually level my Medusa skills to 10 as well. Ku, maybe. Medea, yeah, I don't know. Crystallized lore. You don't even worry about crystallized lore after a while, man. Fucking the skill gems, dude. I mean, I had a point where I started worrying about crystallized lore, but then after that, it was the skill gems. The skill gems are horrid. At least crystallized lore, you know, it only takes one. But like skill gems, I should be fine. It takes so many. When each skill takes like at least like 20 something skill gems, right? It's ridiculous. Oh, I actually can max out my Gorgon if I have the QP, but I'm just trying to save. I don't know. Like I'm kind of like on the edge of whether I should max out my Gorgon right now or not. I know I want to max her out eventually, but I have other skills I want to prioritize first. Is what I feel like. Gorgon killed my QP because I just maxed her out in one go. That's it. I can max her out in one go as well right now if I wanted to. I have like what maybe actually I can't. I'm too low on QP right now because I used it all up on Nero. No, trying to do this. Isn't Nero cute? Area Tony gives me a good clutch. Yeah, Ku is like really good clutch. I've got Max Bond Heracles though, so he's a good clutch too. Cockroach King. Over 120k? You sure not 1.2 mil? Oh, you're talking about 120k mil. That makes sense. Yeah. I added Midnight Rose or something. Ah, okay, Midnight Rose. Not so bad. See, that's exactly the same problem I have with Nidocris. Oh my god, the amount of bones that she needs. Oh boy. It's like asking someone to bone her. It's fucking insane. That amount of bones is just like, oh. I need so many bones. It's not crazy. It's so crazy. It's not even funny. Prisma Cosmos to Coup. That's a bit weird. I think it'd be more beneficial if you gave him a MP Gainsey actually. Same, I just got her caster version as well. Nidocris seems to like me. She's like the first servant that I got from Summer. Then I got Nero right after her. It's insane. When early servant he doesn't lack MP again. So I would use Prisma Cosmos too. Yeah, Prisma Cosmos is... Is it? Is it Iris Wheel? I think it's Testament. But my Lancelot doesn't need it. Lancelot needs a K-scope. Bullshit, that's Iris Wheel. We'll check, right? We'll check, right? I think it's Ilya, but... Really? But it looks so cute though. It's like Ari's supposed to be the pretty one. Ilya's the cute one. Huh. Oh, it's legit actually Irisville. Wait, Ilya, she's players are born in that sea and Irisville is stacked. Exactly, right? Oh, young Irisville. Me? Mir. Although I like Ilya, but... Well, hair can change. Boobs can't. I'm more used to Kuro, but I actually like the Chloe name. I actually like it. But I like the Ilya from the original FSN universe more than the Ilya from the Prisma Ilya universe. Though she's actually older in FSN universe. So yeah. Kinda scared of a switch. I prefer whole. Ah, that autocorrect. Are you sure you did? It's autocorrect, right? Really? Which I'm not really sure how that works. 20, I think. It works because she's a homunculus. So, you know, she doesn't really grow. So technically she's the One-chan. Damn son, Ilya is old. So how does that work in Prismaverse? I don't know. I'm not sure in Prismaverse. Is she still a homunculus in Prismaverse? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Her maids aren't that old. Still, you gotta be very careful to enforce the no touchy policy very strictly. Normal girl in Prisma. Okay. Oh, she's a normal girl in Prisma, then yeah, no problem there. Yeah. Anyone who goes on Reddit knows Farron loves his lollies. Well, Kuro, specifically. Kuro and Helena. Oh, yeah, that's true. She's a normal girl, she's an illegal lolly. Just stretching my neck. Normal elementary school girl with maids, a father that is always overseas, red eyes from her beautiful foreigner mother, non-blood related brother, pretty much looks like a princess. But other than that, completely normal elementary school girl. Totally. The meme is the tree. I read a post a while ago how, like, you know, people were like, stop memeing about Farron, you know, it's just a little bit overkill when everything related to Kuro and Helena is Farron. Farron bait. Oh boy, I'm not gonna have gacha luck for a while. Also, Shiro and Ilya are supposed to be like the same age or close in FSN, so what? I guess she is born later in Prismavis. I think like Wolf Ishtar. Okay. I don't even have no. Oh man, what the fuck? I don't even have normal Ishtar, so whatever for me. You know, it's not a problem. I don't really care. I need to attack full up fucking Paul. Which maid? Which maid? Stella Elizabeth. May I prefer Elizabeth? Yeah. I don't know how to do the notification things. Charles does that, so yeah, sorry. But if we got a host notification, if we had someone hosting, thank you, whoever did. Much appreciated. I don't really understand how hosting works myself. Just aesthetically speaking, I like the summer one more. I like both of them. I like Rin. Rin's design is nice. She's cute, pretty. And as Ishtar, yeah. Although I still want Ereshkigal. Still playing. Which girl do you think will be waifuing in EOR Chapter 3, and what old guy will we be fighting? Waifuing would probably be Musashi, right? As usual. Unless there's a new girl in town. I have no idea, but I mean, there was the speculated Kimono Mordred as well. Okay. Can you imagine how OP she'd be with that 100% attack up? Who are we talking about? Atlas and Malta. Who's Atlas? I assume you mean Maid Alta, right? But who's Atlas? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Mystic Code. How many SSR do I have? If we're counting dupes, I counted a while ago because I did the poll on Reddit. I think I have 23, 24, something like that, 23. If we're counting dupes. If not, then I've got... How many dupes do I have? MP2 Waver, MP2 Drake, MP2 Arjuna, MP2 Arturia. So that's 4 there. About 20, I think. Oh, okay. Ishtar to reduce the cooldown. $32 with dupes. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I guess you spend a lot. Oh, you can't. Okay. Well, I guess that would be too OP. You probably could do it with Maid Altar. I rolled a bit for Agatha. I didn't get anyone though. I was trying to get Penth because I actually quite like Penth, but did not get, which is fine. No big deal. $10,000 in my 2-year run. Yeah, I spent about 20% of that. So, props to you, dude. you got the money. See? Says no effect if you have the timer up already. I see. I'll check my inventory now, right? No, I'll tell you how I got them as well. Like, I did all the guaranteed gachas, so most of my Zerks are from guaranteed gachas. What the hell? I got 5 ads already. Okay. Anyways, let me feed EXP first. Why people either thought, okay, she'd be an attack caster is beyond me when it was clear she was survival based one and only had an arts tech and arts buff because they're only used to power up MP gain if they aren't Robin. Yeah, exactly. Charizard is she's a defensive caster. She's supposed to be a tanky one. That's exactly the case. Still like not being able to even farm hands. Well, her damage is not that great, so she's not supposed to be a damager. Alright. Ascension time. Look at the amount of QP I have now. 20 mil. Makes me sad. The QP just flies. Haha! If she wasn't so thick, I'd burn her if I got her. Use her, you know. She'll have her use. We'll see eventually. All right, where's my inventory? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 6, 18, 19. There we go, 19. I miscounted one. So I got MP2 Waver, MP2 Drake, MP2 Archeria, and MP2 Arjuna. So that's 23. I have 23 in total. I have a friend request. Okay. If any of these are you guys, let me know. You know, I'll add you guys if you want, but that's up to you. Sunzo's a single target caster. We're talking about a AoE caster that we don't have for 5-star. Oh wait, we do. Sorry, we got Da Vinci. So I ran an Ilya Kuro Merlin team earlier to test the damage. Got up to 422k on 200% overcharge. Why Kuro? I think it would be better to use Aussie. Do you have Aussie though? That's the question. I have neither Aussie, Kuro, sorry, Aussie, Merlin or Ilya, so I can't try that. Yeah, but Aussie has a buff success skill as well. That's why I think Aussie would be better, because he has a... I'm not sure, actually. Does he have a damage charging skill? Does he have a damage buff? Oh, is that so? Okay. I guess that works. I mean, if Aussie still has 10% RNG, then use Kuro, I guess. I'm not even gonna bother doing that interlude, to be honest. It's like, I don't know. It's a waste of stamina for me, because I don't even have Ilya. And the times when I use Ilya from support, I would rather use Sunzo. If Ilya's third skill is level 10, Kuro guarantees the buff success. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'd be fun to try. It's like, you know, after all they're making it so you pair Kuro with Ilya. I mean, if that was the case, I could do the free quests right now, you know, for half AP, but I can't be bothered. Such a waste. I'll get around to them when I have like absolutely nothing else to do, which will never be the case in this game. I'm always going to be farming for like EXP, QP, mats. Oh, I want Ilya though, it's just I don't get her, so I'm like, well... Well, exactly. Kuro buff is pretty useless if you don't have Ilya or support Ilya. I did max out that skill though on Kuro, because it's an MP charge skill regardless. That being said, 422k was at level 100, and with Black Grail C, and Hero Maker. Yeah. That's a single target. Let's see. And I can get there with Skaha, level 90, max skills, with Waiver NP, and Waiver attack buff. Not a Black Grail, just a Divinity C up. Yeah. But then, you know, comparing to Scar, Scar's got insane amount of damage for her NP. EOR 3, even though it's a rumor, not verified. Would the old man Kojiro be a living servant? Never know, really. I don't know. There's probably still a villain that we don't know about as well. Just like with Agatha. See, Kuro is just better at spamming, that's all. Just because she has a really good MP game. So she can use her MP more frequently than Ilya can. I don't know how good Ilya's MP is now with her MP game buff. From what I saw, it didn't seem that good though. Honestly, it would be nice, but I doubt it. DW is not that generous. After NP and skill 2, it's 48% NP game buff. Wait. That's not bad, I guess, but you got a proper skill as well. Is Nero Custa bad, good, or really good? Why? I'd say she's good. She's not overly amazing, but I wouldn't say she's bad. As for why, that would be because her kit is interesting. So she comes with an MP charge skill, which is really good. MP charge skill benefits anyone really, and at 50% means you're open to a range of CEs. So your CE choice is flexible. It's to instant MP. You can she can. So basically, she has the option to instant MP. She has the chance to be able to MP spam because being able to fill up her MP gauge a lot more easier. So she can like use it a lot more often. And not only that, but when she's in a pinch, so when she's half HP or less, her MP gain, there's an MP gain skill tacked onto it, which is really good. Her second skill is basically like Imperial Privilege. Well, it doesn't heal, but it's attack up, defense up, stapled onto one skill for 30%, I think, at max. That's already really good. But then it's even got like this special trait to it that makes her take regular damage from anything that she's weak against. So say she's weak to Rider, Zerkers, and Alter Egos, right? She'll take normal damage from them. Of course she still deals weakness damage, but she still deals resisted damage to them. But the fact is, because of that, it means it's more flexible to put her in multiple teams. So like even against like enemy lineups where there's a Rider, an Assassin, and a Caster, right? Like you'd be able to stick her in, no problem. You could be able to stick her in against Berserkers, and you know she does a lot better in terms of being able to tank them than other servants would, except Mashu, because only Mashu and Nero, I've mentioned this before, but only them two can take neutral damage from Berserkers. Then her last skill is Guts, the 1 HP Guts. Guts is handy, it's fine. But the important thing about it is it gives a 50% attack for 3 turns to target ally. So that's already insane. So she works great as a pseudo support, pseudo damager. So she can be your main DPS, but her damage is not like insane amounts. It's like enough to count as sustained DPS. So so over time she does a good amount of damage. I wouldn't say she's amazing, but she's pretty good. Which MPAA is pretty good. MPAA 100% crit. Oh, okay, that's not bad. DW has never been that generous other than Saber Lily. DW gave us a free 4-star servant at the start of the game. because they fucked up so hard. And because we didn't have guaranteed 4 stars for the tutorial, and no guaranteed 4-star cards, full stop, in gachas. In gachas. So the gachas were bad. We didn't have the guaranteed server from the tutorial, and just like everything was shit. Like servers were shit. So it was like a big kind of apology kind of thing. It was really like, so that made sense. Mentioning about Saber Lily, any thought why rerun? No rerun for Saber Wars, although it's the only non-collab event left. I heard speculations that there was going to be the Saber Wars rerun this month. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but if it is, good. Otherwise, I have no idea why, to be honest. Maybe because it's Star Wars related, but... yeah, exactly. 50% at max. Okay. 7 crowns is Imperial Privilege without RNG and the class weakness multiple. Yeah, nullifier. Exactly. It's just really good. Worth leveling to 100? No. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, but in my opinion, no servant, unless they're your waifu, like unless you are doing it for love, value wise, no servant is worth grailing to 100, because the comparison of how much stats you gain for how much effort you put in is not worth it. It's literally like just another set of foes. It's not worth it. I mean, if that's talking just value wise, if you want to do it for waifu, go ahead. And is Nero my waifu? I don't know. I like, legit, I don't know. December would be more timely because of the new Star Wars. True. The Star Wars event, Saber Wars, sorry, came out right about when Star Wars came out, like the other movie came out. I can't remember what it was. But is Nero my waifu? I don't know. I like Nero a lot. Like, Nero's kind of grown on me while playing FGO. Like, even though I haven't really like played extra or like, you know, Trip C or anything of that kind. Yeah, I really like Nero's character. I mean, it just depends. The extra stats are nice. Like my Assassin Shiki's third skill are a lot less punishing. Yeah, but at level 100 compared to level 90, you know, there's no difference. There's like barely a difference there. I got it. How am I? Still grinding. Best dog, Oyo Grails. True, true. I mean, it was kind of another Star Wars event, right? Sorry, another Star Wars reference. It was just full of references. No problem, P1 Break King. On servants you like, yeah, there's absolutely no problem. Like if you like the servant, there's absolutely no problem. Do what you like. Ultimately, this is a game. Enjoy it, is what I'm saying. But like value wise, it's not worth. That's why I haven't grailed anyone to 100. Well, that, and also because of what is it? I consider grailing a luxury. So until I've maxed out everyone's levels and skills first, I'm not gonna grail because skills are more important than grailing. Grailing just looks nice. That's all it does. But skills look nice too, and they're actually relevant to gameplay. Like the only time my grails have been relevant to gameplay was when I grailed Kiyohime into level 90. I did that because she's an AoE buster Zerka, right? And the damage increase enables her to knock out more things. So I agree with grailing to 90. Grailing to 100, I don't agree with. Like it's at 90 where I say you stop. Helena's ride in the race looked like the droid that General Grievous used to fight Obi-Wan while we was on that lizard creature. Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, if you want to use your grails however you want. I used 4 grails on Kyo and 1 on Hans, because I was kind of curious about it. I was like, yeah. Also, I turned him silver, so that free 4-star thing is true. I'm gonna get MP5 Emiya. I want Helena. I really want Caskill too, but Helena and Penn, those are the ones I want. I think. I'm not quite sure if there's anyone else I want. It just makes me sad that I couldn't get Archer Helena, but yeah, whatever. Can't want everything. My Helena is bond 9 just because she's so useful. Exactly, like the amount of farming you would use her with, yeah, is like you'd get her to like that level already quite fast. That's like almost the case with my Nido Chris as well. She's at bond 8, almost bond 9, just because of like the exact same reason. Right now I'm actively trying to use Raiko and Nero to get their bond levels as well. Paul is a decent Zerk, and she's got a decent bond CE, so I'm like, alright, not bad. And the ones in the back are obviously for bond CE as well. Party-wide 20% extra damage to assassin enemies for Helena. I see. Whoa. Personally, I'm trying to aim for like, I'm trying to specifically aim for the bond CEs that give like card performance up, specifically arts or MP gain up, just because I love arts teams. And MP gain helps. Oh, also if any of you have not changed your CEs yet for your support list, please do. We're not in summer anymore. It's not summer 2017 anymore. And you want Nightingale, okay. Nightingale's cool, but she needs a buff. I get bored with the 50% party-wide ups up bonsies, even though I guess they add up. Yeah, like I definitely like the more interesting bonsies as well. Like stuff like Herc's triple gutsy, like that stuff is really cool. Though they don't like do that often enough. They should. Like it makes it feel more special to them as well. So it's cool. Although I guess some of them were quite hit and miss at the start because they did that as well for a couple of other servants. Mai, she's one of the best healers, as most casters pretty much have the same paper thin defense. No, casters have a better defense than she does. But then again, she does have a defensive skill, which gives her 20% defense against humanoids. And her skill heal is on a lower cooldown, plus her heal is big. Depending on which servant you're talking about. Her skill cooldown for a heal is 5 turns. I think Medea has a good cooldown. The one who's bad cooldown is Irisville. Irisville is free though, so you know. I didn't expect her to be like amazing or anything. Freebie servants, I never really expect them to be amazing. If they're good, like if they're amazing, that's good. But you know, if they're decent, it's okay. And Irisville is one of the weird, hard to use ones. Did the Kudera and Nurse comics on Reddit tempt you? Those comics are so good. Quetzal is really good for 10% to bust on us. Yeah, that C is actually really nice. Oh, also Grats. I saw that, yeah. I got Angers today. Wish I could test it out on Beast class, but you know. I'm trying to max out Angers as well. Anger Manu. Honor MP. Yeah. I see people using Iris on challenge teams like Nerofest 16. Half the time, that's because they don't have Medea Lily. Because Medea Lily, like most of the time, Medea Lily will be strictly better than Irisville will. Because Irisville's heal is not as potent as Medea Lily is. But like I said, in the cases where you're about to die, like you're literally on the borderline between life and death kind of thing, Irisville helps out a lot because she gives guts. So, yeah. Because otherwise, like if you want to be healing more often. Usually the times when you do run into guts don't happen that often. It's only in the case of like insta kill shenanigans and shit like that. So usually it's more preferred to heal more than it is to, you know, rely on guts. Especially when that guts fades off, you know, after you die. Medea Lily's heal at max is 6 turns, Nightingale's is 5. The only one that beats her heal is Jack, which is weird. Talking cooldowns, yes. Not just Jack though. Archuria and Shiki, as I mentioned before, earlier on in the podcast. Sorry, episode, stream. Oh, they're not targetable though, of course. Medea Lily has her on MP, that's why. Nightingale also has on MP, but she doesn't have an MP charge button. That's the thing. Kin Rider out damages most SSR riders. Yeah, that's definitely true. Mainly because, you know, you can MP5 him easily. And then there's the overcharge skill as well. Yeah, overcharge buff. Then he has his own, you know, skill in his kit that buffs for 3 turns. He's got an insane kit. And his generation stats are just so good. Finally done here farming heroic proofs. Medea Lily's NP heal is lower than Nightingale's, only being stronger when you use Medea Lily's 3rd skill. This is only for 1 turn, And a 6-turn cooldown as well. Well, if you put the comparison that way, but Medea Lily is an arts servant. Like, she's got triple arts, and she's got the MP charge skill, so she can spam a lot better. With Nightingale, it's a little bit harder, but yeah. I'd say Nightingale needs a little bit of support to do her thing, but she's good. I used her myself, so she's really hard to use as it is though. Like, you've seen me use her twice now on stream. and every time I got wrecked. I managed to use her like off screen, like fairly well. But yeah. She's just really hard to use. I think she needs a buff of some kind. We do have an arts version of him called Kuro. Except Kuro's buff skill is only 1 turn. I will shout out Kotaro, who has saved my ass several times on challenge teams with his enemy skill seals and target dodge. Yeah, that, like, Kotaro, I've leveled him up as well. I don't use him all that often, but I know his skill set is really good. I should use him more, but I never really find the chance to. Does he have enemy skill seals on his skill set, or is it only on his MP? I can't remember. Yeah, only on his MP. Yeah, that's right. But it's like a 5-turn thing, so it's RNG based. That's probably why I don't use him. RNG. Oh, if there's anything about me, I hate RNG. Yeah, paired with his debuff skill. Yeah, that's right. That would help. Maybe a Kentucky Archer for arts version. He can have guns. You already have Kuro. You don't need Kentucky Archer. Well, I guess Raiko would be, you know, ecstatic about it, but. Alright guys, I'm probably going to finish the stream after this run. Since, yeah, not much time today. Like on that boss rush in Summer 2017 Part 1, he kept spamming his MP, stealing Assassin Scar skills. It's clutch, because her ignoring bolt, yeah. Oh yeah, that would have been really handy. I didn't think about using him then. I should keep that in mind next time. Yeah, I recorded it and uploaded it. I can't remember exactly what I did. I think I used who did I use? I can't remember exactly what I did again. Fuck. Oh, that's right. I was trying to do the Nightingale Mashu Tamamo thing. It didn't work out. then Nightingale got nuked. I was like, Oh well, double mushroom it is. I double mushroomed all the way to the end of the thing. Do you know how long it took me to do that video though? Legit, it took me 3 hours just to record it. Because that's how long the battle took me. Because fucking double mushroom. It was really easy though, because when double mushroom came in, it was really easy. But it was just the grindiest shit ever. Well, I mean, you know, I should have been prepared for that, but I didn't realize Nightingale was gonna die. Robin, Mushroom, and John. Okay. I assume you won? Robin and John. Yes, that's okay. It's not very fast. Maybe that's the reason why I include Tamamo. She's faster. Well, she speeds up our teams. What was my Kiara team? My Kiara team was... Ah, that's right. Archeria, Waver, and Tamamo. I recorded the video. It's on the channel. But yeah. Archeria, Waver, and Tamamo are like a really good team. I know who is it? Tokiri mentioned that he made the team, but I made it first. It's a really good team because there's defense between Archeria and Waver, and they all reduce Scourge, which would have been better if Jun had a buff by then. No, yeah, it would have been easier if Jun had a buff then. Okay, I think that is about it for today. I think, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, next week, the stream schedule should be up tonight or on Monday. I don't know when, but I am probably going to schedule one of them for Shadowverse, since I did say I was going to play that game. Gotta finish the tutorial shit first though. And another FGO stream as usual. And as for a game, I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Maybe Shadowverse will just take that slot for that week, and I can have 2 FGO streams. Oh, Charles will be back next week as well, but he might be a little bit tired for the first couple of days. Yeah, Boster will do his usual thing. I don't know what he's doing. Battlefield. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, podcast will not be that week. It will be the next week, as usual, every fortnight. And yeah, okay. Thanks again, guys, for watching. You know, you have anything you want to say, do drop them in the comments below or whatnot. And I will see you guys on the next episode. All right. See you guys later. Okay, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, bye.